on this flight. I was so early because Jordan was like, you should leave early because you've been late your last few flights. He wasn't wrong, because they definitely pulled my stuff out of my bag, which was crazy. But I was at least sitting in the lounge, got to have some soup, got to have a glass of wine. Now we're about to meet up with Lauren and finally get this show on the road, because Lord knows, flying this late is crazy, okay? Now, let us laugh, because we definitely thought that my sister was on this flight. It turns out she is on a whole nother flight. We are making our way to the terminal.
So this is
you're on this one.
Yeah. So I don't know why. How you ain't getting at 10:30? I sent you my flight.
It's giving ghetto. Okay, we're in the line, girls. Get it. She's gonna be doing this all weekend. Help. Okay? Help. We made it to the check-in. Hotties, okay, we are on the ship. All right, I'll tell you something. My sort of interaction or experience with Virgin really started like in the early 2000s with Virgin America. When I was in college, I used to only fly Virgin America back and forth from LA to DC, and it was really my favorite airline. And then like after maybe 20 years, they sold to Alaska, and then I became a Delta girly, so yada yada. But the boat is super cute. Everything is very well branded, super nice. We just were outside. They had like a Bon Voyage sort of send off with champagne and all the things. I will tell you, I feel like everything is very well done. Really impressed by like the branding and how they do things on the boat. So far, I'm really excited about, you know, how the trip is gonna go. I have been traveling since yesterday. Today is Wednesday and my flight left LA at 12 midnight on Tuesday. I stopped in Detroit and went from Detroit to Miami, so I cannot wait to like take a shower. We actually are getting ready for dinner now, and I need to like get myself oriented because we have reservations at 8:15. We're gonna go have Italian, and then tonight is the pajama party. I will absolutely take you guys with me so that you can see what that's like. We have matching pajamas. For those of you that don't know, we are here for my sister's like bachelorette / birthday party. So it's gonna be a good time. We've already met some like cool people. It's looking to be fun. So I'm really excited to just see how the rest of the like 5 days goes on the trip. I really like my room. I wanted to make sure that I had like something pretty spacious. What it feels like is a New York hotel room, right? Where it's not like super massive, but it's not tiny, but it feels like just enough room for me. I also do have a balcony. I showed you guys in the room tour, and I'll take more pictures and stuff for you. But I knew that I wanted like a balcony, something where I could get fresh air, where I could look out into the water and be able to journal and all that stuff in the morning. So this is actually the first cruise that I've been on since I went on a Royal Caribbean cruise for my graduation, and that was 20 plus years ago. So I am really enjoying this. I feel like the ride is really smooth. It's like I can see that the boat is moving, but I don't really feel like it's moving. That feels a little different from the last time I was on a cruise. We had to like wait in line to even get on the boat. So it's been quite a process just trying to like get ourselves, you know, onto the ship. That said, it was fairly smooth. Once we got on the boat, I was kind of like, what is going on? It was like we had to wait for the elevators. The elevators were too crowded. It was too many people. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I will come back and chat with you guys while we do makeup.
He asked what could he do for me. I told him that my love is free. But can you match me?
Yes, okay, so we are getting ready for dinner. About to do some makeup. My sister and I clearly had a miscommunication. Because I thought that she was flying on a different flight. And so I took the one that I took, which was a flight from LA to Detroit, thinking like, oh, she was gonna be on it too. Turns out she was not. So funny. It worked out though, because we ended up being on the same flight from Detroit to Miami, but we weren't on the same flight basically from LA to Detroit. But it worked out fine. Ever find yourself taking a Virgin cruise? Here's the thing. I will say my boarding time, like I landed in Miami at like 11:30 a.m. and I didn't get on the ship until like 3 o'clock. So you can already like kind of decipher for yourself what that, you know, sort of waiting process is like. What I will say is it wasn't uncomfortable in the sense that it was like a bad waiting time. It was just the simple fact that you have to just sort of stand outside and wait. One thing I do think that they should do is have chairs or look some kind of, you know, waiting situation, but you're essentially at the port in, you know, sort of the cruise ship area, and there are multiple ports, but Virgin has their own, which is all the way at the end. You know, it's nice once you get inside and you're ready to board, but when you're just waiting there, there's nothing to eat, nothing to drink. So I should do this again. One thing I would do is probably book my flight so that I could arrive closer to my boarding time. Or what I would do is book priority boarding. So like, you know, those are the people that got on first at maybe like 12:30. Once we boarded, which I showed you guys the whole little process, you know, you walk in, you get on, you put your bracelet on, and everything is connected to your bracelet. Your room key, your money, anything you want to do is all connected to that, and you just wear it the entire time. Now, you can take it off if you need to. It's waterproof, so you don't need to. We've had a good time so far because we like met some folks. There's some people like buying us drinks and having a good time. So thus far it has been very fun. My room, like I told y'all, really feels like pretty comfortable. I don't, you know, feel like squished. Having been on a cruise before, one of the things that I recall is I really wanted like some air, you know. So the last cruise I went on, I only had a porthole kind of window, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna need to like feel you know, the breeze or something at night. Like I sleep with my window open at night, so I was, you know, just thinking to myself, I want to feel that. The crazy part is just being on the ocean. Let me tell you, people be worried about like space having creatures and all these things. I feel like we live on the planet with the creatures, okay? Not to say that there aren't any other signs or life of intelligence within the galaxies, but the ocean has all the things you could think of, and we've only discovered 10% of it. Do with that what you will. Thought about getting a suite, but the one thing I will say about the suites, should you book on Virgin, is that there's still only one bed per room. So even if you book a suite to be like, oh, I'm gonna share a room with my homegirl or my friend or whatever, I think that the suites will probably only be good if you're coming on the cruise, you know, with someone that you're okay with sharing a bed with. Otherwise, you might as well just get a solo room. I had just a little bit of sushi earlier because I was starving. Like, my whole plan was to eat dinner before I left home, but y'all know I got busy and like didn't get a chance to do that. So I was like, dang. I would say this is certainly like one of the more, you know, elite kind of cruises. One thing I can say is like the crowd seems really cool. You know, it's a lot of couples, but I would say it's really a 30 and older crowd. But let me tell y'all something. Why when we were like getting our little round of drinks after the emergency, like, you know, practice drill, why the bartender gonna ask a couple of the girls that are with us, are y'all 21? Because, you know, we're still at the port in Miami, and if you're not 21, we can get in real trouble for that. Now, first of all, I'm glad, okay, you know, y'all looking under 21. But when I tell y'all, he looked at me, he was trying to card them. And they were like, we're over 21. Then he looked at me, he was like, not you. I know your old ass is over 21. I was like, and then granted, he didn't say my old ass, but that's how I felt. Based on that little sushi, I think that this little Italian dinner might be kind of tasty. Every night on this cruise, there's sort of like a themed night. And tonight is the pajama party night. So that should be really fun. Like, I'm looking forward to it. My sister got all of us like matching pajamas, so that's really cute. So far, I will say Virgin is getting a grade A as far as fun is concerned, because I'm enjoying myself thoroughly. Now, granted, the trip has just started, but I feel like it's just like a good group of girls. Well, tonight I'm going to wear that mesh like halter top dress from AFRM, and I'll obviously show you guys. Right now, I'm just gonna finish getting my face together so that I can be on time. Oh, I got my watch on. I need to get focused on this makeup because I don't want people to be ready to go and then they waiting on me. And I could be the person they waiting on because everybody be saying I'm slow. I'm just precise, okay?
I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king if I trust. But you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody. Born to live in luxury. I work too hard on my luxury. We come so far, luxury. Cover these scars tonight.
Okay, y'all. Makeup finished. I always do my lip after I put my clothes on, so let's get dressed and I'll be right back. We made it to dinner. So cute. After 13 gin and tonics, we have arrived. Let's real cool up in here. First of all, I'm so hungry, I want everything. Like, let me get chicken liver mousse, let me get calamari, let me get artichoke. Okay, let me get all the teams.
I appreciate you guys for coming.
Thank
you. I feel like I started out with a lot of people, and then I ended up with like the perfect group.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm like, I'm gonna have a good ass time. This is a good group.
Yes.
So in your bag is a gift, and then there's also our pajamas for tonight.
Yay!
So when we go to the pajama party, don't worry about the bitches in them t-shirts and them dead hats. Because we gotta be coming with our PJs. We gotta be cute. Okay? Period. Right, so I literally like purposely picked out everyone's drink recipe.
Ooh.
Everyone's martini recipe.
I'm so classy.
So
I'm a Manhattan.
Yes,
I was gonna say, how did you decide who was who?
I just looked at the ingredients and I was like, ooh, okay. I was like, ooh, okay, I like that. I was thinking that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, okay, I like these ingredients.
Yes.
And so I just did a little.
You got a cherry and whiskey and it was me.
Thank you.
Ooh, artichoke.
Calamaris.
Thank you. But you can eat the stem.
Oh.
Yeah, you just have to cut it. You can definitely eat the stem.
It's pretty good though.
I love an artichoke.
Liver mousse.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you. I'm like, I love cheese.
So good. This steak is tasty.
That's why I got
Oxtail and Lottie.
basically till about 3 o'clock, guys.
More smile. There you go.
yeah. Ride with the mob, hamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job. Erg is the name, Ben Baller did the chain. Antonoff for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain, rest in peace to my superior. Hermes link a feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. I'm start killing niggas, how you get that track?
My name is Matthew. I'm one of your fitness instructors on board. Good
morning, hotties. What's going on? Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. Whew. Y'all see I'm sweaty. Went to the pajama party last night. Y'all saw us turning up. I feel like I was sweating gin and tonics. I actually went and took a spin class because here's the thing. If you've had a fun night out, then you really have to get up and get your body moving quickly in the morning, and it'll stave off any sort of like hangover that tries to get you. So I feel so good right now. The spin class was interesting. It wasn't like my standard spin, but it was nice to just get up and still like move my body. So now we're getting ready to go to the pool, chill out, put on our bathing suits. My sister and I were having breakfast. So I made sure I had protein. I just went and got like scrambled eggs, had some bacon. Y'all know I got my matcha. And it's actually made pretty well. I haven't been outside today, so I actually don't know if it's like warm, if it's hot. It's cloudy, but it doesn't mean it's not warm out. So I'm kind of like, because we're at sea, we're really just like kicking it on the boat. So it's a very chill day. I probably didn't go to bed last night until like 3 a.m. So and then got up. My alarm went off at 8:30, but I fell back asleep, got up at 9:30. So, you know, 6 hours of sleep is pretty standard for me though. So it's actually not crazy that I only slept that long. But let's get ourselves together. We're gonna throw on some clothes, a little bathing suit action, and head out to the pool. Y'all, we are fresh out the shower. I needed to lower this so y'all would not always keep thinking I was in the buff. I'm gonna show you guys just my little like pool day makeup. So obviously I started off by washing my face with a little Kiehl's. You know, this always goes with me. I'm using the Dew moisturizer, love it. And then I'm going to use this La Roche-Posay 60 is for body and face. So I'm just going to put a little. We're not going to put like too much makeup on, but I also don't want to just be like barefaced. This blends in the skin. It makes your skin look smooth, feel like beautiful, and I can still just put like on a little bit of makeup. About this shit, the one thing I can say is I was expecting that there was going to be definitely more than one pool. It seems like there's only one. And I'm like, why would there only be one pool on this whole ship? That feels crazy to me. Girl. First of all, that scared the absolute dog shit out of me. It's only one pool here. That to me just feels a little weird. I know, like, if you go on Royal Caribbean, you know, it's at least like 2 or 3 pools. But not here, it seems. I saw somebody on TikTok the other day say that she, and I don't know the creator's name, she tints her brows with like box hair dye. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm on. Like, I'm gonna do it. Because I found that whenever I was getting my brows tinted, it just didn't seem to last very long. And I was like, I think it's kind of a waste of money. I enjoyed the look, but it just didn't last long enough for me to feel like it was something worth me continuing to get done, like to be added to my beauty regimen. I'm just like dragging this out and over so that I can get just a little coverage under, you know, the eyes. Especially after the bartender called me old yesterday. Don't let me out here. I was like, he was in Toasted Teddy, this road like blooded. This road like blush. This is Spicy Marg. So it's this little like rosy coral. I'm gonna take it up. It just looks a little sun-kissed, but not too much. That's what we want. Bathing suit, and then we'll decide I feel alive. And then I'll decide which lip I'm gonna put on. Which friend group? Okay. Yeah.
Because you know what? Actually, no. I do remember.
Talk to y'all all day, but y'all see me.
Remember when
Finally broke out this Nueve hat, y'all. This I feel like is low-key what you was looking at. Oh, I know this is a little lemon bar. Oh, it's marshmallow. Oh yes, this is where we were walking through. And you were like, I want to come back here.
Okay, so the wake is right here, so I'll run down there. Is this the barbecue? Yeah.
Can we walk through?
Freaking cute.
Oh, can we walk in there? Is it closed or can we go? Oh, thank you.
I'll meet you.
Okay. We came to the little dock house. So cute. Just definitely giving like Grecian vibes. Very, very cute in here. There's no little snacks on the menu, but I feel like there's so many Spritz and just like little things like that. It's gonna be tasty. We have been at sea all day and sitting at the pool, hanging out. I just came in my room and just was like, I need to take 5 minutes. We have dinner tonight at the Steakhouse, so I'm actually so hungry. I feel like I didn't really eat today, which is not abnormal for me. It is SCARLET night on the boat, which basically means the whole ship like turns red, and so everybody is supposed to wear red, and it's a whole thing. There's like a big party, so I'm sure it's gonna be a night. Okay, it was really, really fun today. There was like this one DJ, she did such a great job, so it was good vibes all day, just really good vibes. I hop in the shower and then like sit down, and hopefully I'm not late to dinner. I was late yesterday. Now, you know, like 10 minutes, but I don't want to be late again tonight. So I'm like, let me take a shower and get myself together. Now, I brought 2 options for the red dress night. So I'm just trying to decide like which one I'm actually going to wear. And the one I think I want to wear is really cute, but I'm like, okay. So we'll see. But anyhow, overall, it's been a great little day at sea. I've had fun. The thing I do love about this boat too, I feel like the last time I was on the Royal Caribbean cruise, I really felt like the movement of the boat. It also could have been because like our room was a little lower deck, but I feel like this is so smooth. I don't feel a single thing, like at all. So yeah, so let me go ahead and get myself together, start getting ready, and we'll chat in a minute. Hurry Screaming. We're at the wake, y'all. Steak dinner. It's red night. Super cute. Medium.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be a baby, baby, baby. Spinning in his matches like he came from Maytag. Working with it on the brown. When I get like this, I can't be around you. I'm too little to dim down a notch. Cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
What's up, hotties? Happy Friday. Y'all can hear I'm hoarse. So that just shows you what type of time I've been on, okay, on this here boat. We are in Key West today, making our first little like land stop. So I am sitting in front of this mirror, or in front of y'all, so that I can do a little face so that we can go out. I woke up this morning and realized, oh my gosh, it's Hot Friday and I didn't put up the pack with me video, girl. So this whole morning, that's what I've been trying to do. And then I was like, I guess I need to get myself out and get it together because people are waiting on me. Okay, y'all, we are in Key West. We have docked, got off the boat today. We're trying to figure out like what we're gonna do. We're saying we feel like we're gonna episode of White Lotus. So we're just waiting, and then we're gonna walk down, get a little drinky drink, and do not get left off the boat, okay? You don't want to be the guy who got off and then it's calling the Caribbean Nautical Services to come pick you up, okay? And the Coast Guard is charging you $1,000. So we're gonna go see what Key West has to offer us. You ready for the ride? Are you ready for the ride of your life? Are you ready for the ride of your life?
Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull the drop tops out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low. But I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so fair with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared. Oh, instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, meet me. Timing's right.
You're doing a flight? I like it. Yeah, let me move.
It is. Thank you. Okay.
With dark Belgian chocolate. And we'll melt it with our smoky beef.
Oh, nice.
So at the base of the dish, we do have red meat puree. So that's why it creates so many colors on the plate.
This ain't really the time to hit. The time to hit, really, is like 3 a.m.
Not 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Why?
After everybody put their money in the machine, you go get it.
Oh. Not you knowing the tricks, auntie. Y'all, we have made it to the Bahamas. Not your phone. Right. We have made it. We're off the Bahamas, y'all. Our final little stop. 5 days. And now we're about to turn it up. You heard it. This should be a good time. We have to get on a tram to actually get to. Hey, honey. We have to, I think, get on a tram to go to the beach club, but we're going to see. But be prepared for today. Okay, never know how it's gonna go. Okay, I want y'all to know it's been a great time. I had no more memory cards.
I put the work in, lost and all, I love them all. To me, you're perfect. Baby girl, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. You got it, girl, you got it, girl. You know you tired of the same damn thing. That's okay, cause baby, you got it, girl, you got it. Hey.
Under control, I control. Here's for me to behold. You give me ocean and reason to moan. I'll give you passion and keys to my soul. Which pleases you most? Lying to self is easy for most. The next morning, look to me, smile with a glare in his eye. There's a limit on the time that we share in this life. Let go and let God handle it. Tell me what it is that you really fear in this life. Sometimes when you have trauma, you think trauma's gonna show up at the door anytime. Call me anytime, lost in my head, more than a sign. Two bodies intertwining.
Down here walking around. Clearly, people got me outside. You know I'm trying not to be hot. Okay?
Welcome to my channel. My edges is looking rough, but
first of all, my shoulders feel crazy.
Oh, we burnt, y'all.
Sizzle. The Uber man was like, "Hey," I said, "Hi."
Also, bleep that out.
Bleep that out.
Leslie better put a filter on this video because I ain't got no makeup on.
And I look crazy. And my suntan is, I'm burned.
Ooh. Hot mommy is getting a matcha.
Taste test.
Woo.
Oh, is it tasty?
It's good, but it's very sweet. This is also like honey simple syrup.
Oh, you got added syrup.
Well, I usually just get one pump. But because most people are not serving ceremonial grade matcha.
They're not.
So I'm like,
So, can you put some cocktail sauce on the side with that? Does it come with cocktail sauce?
no, I don't have coffee.
Maybe he was just like, you ain't gonna like it with this.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, well, Frito Misto normally does it.
Right.
Club, a party.
Another club. Hard. Black.
Yeah, I'm like, is that cucumber?
That cucumber was good.
I keep forgetting to eat it. This is my third one.
$1,000.
Okay. That'll be $200.
That's crazy. And I still don't know why. Oh, that was crazy. I'm still trying to
Y'all was in the shop like, no, what am I talking
Hotties. What's up? Okay, we are back in Los Angeles. I wanted to say hey, right? Now that we are home, before I like get back into, you know, life and momming and all of the things. And we talk about how maybe like Saturday or Friday, my SD cards ran out of space, y'all. So I was like trying to take videos on my phone. It was stress, okay? Stressed. Largely came back unscathed, except I broke one nail, which honestly, I think my nail lady is going to hate me because every week I come back to her and I'm like, my nail broke, help me. She's probably like, Leslie, why can't you ever keep your nails for 3 weeks? Make it make sense. And let me tell you, a time was had, okay, hunty. We had us a good old time on the cruise, and Virgin owes me nothing. It was a blast. It certainly is something that I would go on again. And Virgin, if you need me to test out a boat, you need me to go on a European cruise, call me, because I'm down. I'm totally down to go, okay? It was really, really fun. I just think like they do a very good job of curating the experience to make it feel, you know, like upscale. It's not kind of what you are used to cruises maybe being or what you thought they've been in the past. So I'll give you guys more of a breakdown, settled